This is my friend Doc, who's going to interview or play devil's advocate, whatever, on this subject that I want to talk about this morning, which is the subject of legalized abortion versus pro-life. Now, I've been pro-life, I might say all my life. And in 1973, when Roe and Wade made it possible for every woman across the land to get an abortion legally without risking going to jail or being charged with a crime, I started protesting abortion because I still considered it wrong. I had been a Democrat up until then because of civil rights, all they had done for civil rights and a lot of difficult causes like the Kennedys tackled. But gradually I noted that the Democratic Party became the party aligned themselves with the people who were fighting for abortion rights and defending them. So even though I remained a registered Democrat, I still went across the line and voted Republican if the nominee was pro-life. Because the Republicans, even though there were quite a few Republicans, say Reagan, who said he was pro-choice, George Bush Sr. came out as pro-life, but Barbara Bush, his wife, came out as pro-choice. So his stand on pro-life was, I thought, not too strong. And in when George Bush came up for election, I have been maligned by many Democrats for voting for him. But I voted for him because he's made a strong commitment to pro-life, in words, that is, and in some deeds. And I thought he made a huge difference in the media because all the pro-choice rhetoric disappeared. And this is the rhetoric that I had been protesting for years and years and years. I wrote articles whenever I saw a pro-choice article on my editorial page of the paper I read all the time, which was the Arizona Republic. I would write a letter protesting. Guess what? In all those years, I never had one of those letters published. So to me that meant that the pro-life advocates just disappeared. They disappeared right out of, yes. Yes?
Do I get a chance to say
just
anything?
Just break in whenever you feel upset about what I'm saying, or you feel like I need to be restrained or disagreed with.
Listen, I'll tell you what. If I had a straitjacket right now, you would be restrained. Believe me. If I knew how to put a...
Hey, wait a minute. Now, you know you're going over the top with that, Doc. Doc has been one who's maligned me very freely for voting for George Bush. He thinks that anyone who votes for George Bush was stupid. And now we are thinking about...
You're proving my case right here.
Oh, well, how? How? I've been perfectly reasonable. You're sitting there not saying anything. Now, how have you proved your case? I've been trying to present my own case with clarity, my history. Now, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with what I said?
Who's the doctor here?
Yeah, Doc. Yes, Doc. Well, that doesn't make you a doctor.
I'm an MD, for God's sake, you know that.
Yes, Doc MD is his name. And he's been on a number of my videos. He's an actor that I have found out that he's an actor. And he also makes videos of me. Like when I'm on a big rant, when I'm out of my mind, he has known to hide the camera and take a video of me ranting and raving and obviously out of my mind.
Wait.
What?
Now wait. I only did that once when you were naked and you don't even know.
I never. So anyway, he's made these home movies
Apologize
of me,
for that, didn't I?
which you will not see because they were made.
I can't put porno on.
They've been erased off of the camera. And Doc, if you know anything about Doc, he drinks quite a bit. So I'm constantly having to restrain whatever he says. And I brought him up here to add a little contrast to my often very serious remarks about this subject. Now, he has taken it completely away. I don't know why. I guess because I told him to come up. I thought it would be better for him, somebody to be included who would, you know, bring a contrasting view. Now, I think that Doc represents the...
Well, I am pro-choice.
You're pro-choice. All right. Would you tell me some of the reasons why you're pro-choice, you think? You think that's all right?
Yes.
Why?
If I get involved with a female and she gets pregnant, I think she's got every right to say, I'm not going to have your kid. So there.
Well, that's taking it all very lightly. You know, that's a human being you're talking about here that you're going to do away with. Do you think that that's a very responsible attitude toward pregnancy, let alone what you're going to do about it?
She was a nun, for God's sake. This was one of those spur-of-the-moment things, you know, and she said, I said, can I have a little kiss? And she said, yes, but don't get in the habit, right? Well, I made a mistake.
So you're not going to take this subject serious.
I am doing this under duress.
No, you're not doing it under duress. You don't have to do it.
Yeah, but the next time we put anything on video, I'm going to be wearing a dress.
Yes, Doc is going to play Aunt Cynthia. Now, I think that you have to put up with quite a lot of silly behavior from actors. They can even be very irresponsible in their opinions and in their behavior. And but you associate with them because they're very good actors. They'll do almost any silly thing you want them to, and so that comes in real handy for a playwright. You know, I've been writing plays for years and years and years.
I'm not taking my clothes off again. Forget it.
No, well, no, I don't want you to.
Right.
I don't want you to.
Remember that.
And Doc, I might as well say, he's a practicing alcoholic, and so you have to keep that in mind.
Wait a minute.
You'll have to keep that in mind, what he says. Now he's turning this...
I believe I'm past the practice. I know exactly how to do it, so, you know.
Yes. So he's turning this video, this very serious way I started off, into, you know, somewhat of a farce, which is why I don't let him into my journal where I express my political opinions. But I let him into this this video because he owns the camera, for one thing. I don't own part of it. And he also owns a computer where I'm going to take it up to upload it. So I'm letting him in on this. And he also considers himself extremely brilliant. So he had a very high IQ, regardless of whether he's an alcoholic or not. He doesn't consider that distracting any from his intelligence, his perception, which I think it does. I think that Doc is a ruin. He might be a magnificent ruin in a way, but he is a ruin.